Good day, race fans. I'm Sandy Pondwater coming to you from the Capital Cup, which this year it's being held in Hagerstown, Maryland, at the Hagerstown Park Lake. So, the Capital Cup is a team event. All sailors will use a DF65. With A sails, they can use either a long or short keel, and only the top 5 boats are to receive points for finishing. For an example, whoever finishes first gets 5 points, and whoever finishes in 5th place gets 1 point. If you finish in 6th place, you get nothing. So only the first 5 boats across that finish line count. Cumberland Valley Model Yacht Club is hosting the event this year because they won it in 2020. All sailors have agreed that this is one of the best regattas they've ever been to. So let's meet the teams for 2021.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my name is Mike Kavanaugh, and my phone number is 2450, and I'm here for the Capital Cup Regatta. This is the second running of the Capital Cup Regatta that the Cumberland Valley Model Yacht Club won last year. And of course they're going to try to retain it. Meanwhile, Maryland Model Yacht Club has come up here with a huge team, an unbelievable team. In fact, I think it should be illegal. I think they have something like 7 skippers. They only count the top 5. I mean, what are they trying to do? But at any rate, so they want to take the cup back down to Maryland, to their club. And Menlo Haven Model Yacht Club is fielding a team. It's the smallest team by a long shot. We just have 4 skippers here today, but we're going to be trying to see if we can make it a little bit exciting for them. And Bart says he's trying to do that. Well, that's a little too personal, really. This is a club thing, really. But on the side, I expect that, but you never can tell. You never can tell. He's a good skipper, and I always enjoy racing.
My name is Susie, and I'm here with the Menlo Haven Model Yacht Racing Club, and happy to be here. It's my first regatta. I just moved to the area, and everyone has been very welcoming, and that's really why I'm here, more than the sailors. Meet all these new friends.
Good morning, I'm Jarl. I'm going to be the race director today and trying to keep these cats herded, so to speak. But we hope to have a fun day between the 3 different clubs and see who comes up on top.
Good morning, my name is Jack. My sail number is 24. I hope we have good winds today. I'm a member of the Cumberland Valley Model Yacht Club, and I just hope everybody has fun. We have a good race.
Hello, I'm Scott Smith, and with the Cumberland Valley Model Yacht Club here in Hagerstown, Maryland. And last year we won the Capital Cup here, the inaugural year, and hope to retain it for the 2nd year in a row. Let the games begin.
Hi, my name's Tom, and my sail number is 38. And the goal today is to beat both Cumberland Valley and Menlo Valley and take home that valuable gold and blue trophy that says Capital Cup.
Alright, so I completely stunk it up in the regionals. I am really not happy with that A+ rig, but this racing, we're all doing the A rigs, which for me has been hugely dialed in and tuned. I am much more optimistic about doing well here. And oh, by the way, the Maryland Model Yacht Team, yeah, we had a little bit of a kibitzing session. We know how we're gonna cheat, don't worry, it'll be great. So, looking forward to the competition. May the best boat win.
Hi. So I'm getting ready for this Capital Cup. I'm happy today with the A-rig. I do well with this A-rig. I think. I can't remember. Got to put the battery in. little bit early. I don't like to put it in too early because then I get antsy, I go out in the water and I use it up. But as long as they give me a break to change out batteries, I'm okay. I should be okay.
Hi, my name is Sangeet, sail number 11. It's my first time in the Capital Cup. It's actually just my first year sailing, but I'll learn as I go.
Chris, 36.5. So got new sails. If I can't win today, at least I'm going to look very pretty on the water. No one is going to mistake my boat. Not really sure about the sails. They're a little stiff, but we'll see. And same strategy as last time. Not be last.
My name is Bart, and I pilot 777, and I hope to have a much better day today than at the championships. And Maryland Model Yacht Club, we lost the Capital Cup last year, and this year we brought a full contingent, and we are going to win it back this year. And rivalries for today, it's got to be Mike Kavanagh. I'm going to take him down. There's been a lot of talk between his club and our club, and we're going to make him pay for it today. Okay, now that we've met our sailors for today, let's go racing. This is race 2 of the Capital Cup, and if you remember right, in race 1, Bart piloted Mahi to the victory, followed by number 38, Tom. Both of them, in fact, the first 3 racers were all from the Maryland Model Yacht Club. And then the Menhaven Model Yacht Club finished 4th and 5th. So let's see, already in this race, it looks like we are going to have a collision as Mari goes down, clear on starboard, and 2 boats came down on board. Let's watch that again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, barely gets time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Clear.
I got fouled by 70, by 25.
Collision with Jack, number 24, from the Cumberland Valley Model Yacht Club. And so he will have to do a penalty. And as they take off, they're heading down the course. The wind looks good at this point as all boats are moving. And number 38, Tom, looks like he's in first place in front of number 1, Mike. And then number 77, Steve, is in 3rd place. This is a beautiful lake here in Hagerstown, Maryland. We would like to thank our host club, Cumberland Valley Model Yacht Club, and their Commodore Jarl for putting on such a great event. And Mike makes a better turn around the first mark, and he takes the lead. And then he makes a funny tack right there. I'm not sure why. I guess he's tacking so he can get back over so he can make that second mark. But then he loses the win. As you can see, both of those lead boats lose the win. And taking advantage of it is that Mahi coming up. And Tom misses the mark, so he has to go back around. And I do believe that's Mahi, number 777, Bart, and he takes over the lead. But that's okay because they're teammates. And look at that. Poor Tom, he misses the mark for a second time. Incredible.
That's what I was working on before. Now it's nothing.
I'm not sure if he even knows he missed the mark the second time as he continues on, and nobody else is saying anything. So I believe everybody believes that he actually went around the mark that time as they continue on. You see Bart now has about a boat and a half lead over Tom. Both boats are moving well. They have a big lead. Wow, look at that lead over third place as those two boats stall out around the corner, but then they catch some wind. That looks like it's Susie and Mike, both from Minnehaven Model Yacht Club. And they are fighting for third place, trying to catch up. They desperately have to close a lot of ground here. As you can see, they are way behind, maybe 15, 20 boat lengths. But as we all know in RC sailing, that's only a puff of wind away. And as we see, look at that, Tom is gaining fast on Bart. But remember, they're on the same team. So a 1-2 finish, it doesn't matter. It's still points for the team. There's no individual scoring in this event. And Tom steals the lead from Bart. He's got about a 2-inch lead right now. And now Bart's boat is creeping back up towards the front. Let's see where third place is. It's way back here. And as we see, here comes Susie, number 96. But Mike has some good speed as he looks like he's catching her. And there's your 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th place boats. And they are way behind even 3rd and 4th. As the fleet strings out, and we always have to remember, only the first 5 boats get points. So it's really important as a team you work together to get your team in those first 5 slots. And as they head down to the mark on the downwind side, as you can see, both Bart and Tom are going to have to fight their way back over on port tack. And that could slow them down. And as you can see, look at that. The 2 boats from Minnehaven are up high, so they won't have to tack back. So that was a smart move by them to stay way out, and they'll carry that speed into that turn. And look at that. They have made up so much ground. Look at, in fact, oh no, I thought for a minute there that Mike was going to pass Bart, but he misses the mark and has to go back around again. And then Susie has problems. She got sucked down inside, and now she will have to make her way slowly to the outside as we see another pack of boats closing ground. And as you could see, number 77, Steve, is slipping in there. He's trying to get back up in there. Remember, Steve took 3rd place last race. And oh no, we have a collision. Tom, who was on port tack, rams into number 24, Jack, who was on starboard. So Tom does the right thing, and he goes ahead and does his penalty turn as Jack continues on. But nobody likes to see a collision because it slows both sides down. And look at this. Bart goes ahead and goes back into the lead, takes the lead from his teammate. And look at that power. Tom caught a great puff and just blew right up there in the front, and he's just inches behind Bart. But remember, they are racing 2 laps, so this isn't the finish line. They've still got a long ways to go as Bart regains the lead by about 3 boat lengths. To tell you how far they are, we just saw the black sails of Chris, 965, going downwind. So he's about a half a lap behind. And we can see Tom right there. He's in 2nd place in that beautiful orange boat. And in 3rd place, we see Mike. Ooh, look at this. In 4th place, we see Steve has got up into the action, number 77. And then a whole slew of boats right behind them. Dean is currently in 5th place. We see some of the slower boats coming back up, of course, but as we see Bart, who's in 1st place, has about a 10-boat lead, just an incredible lead. He comes back downwind. I'm not sure if his sails are in the right position. I guess they are. as he continues on. And there he goes. He gets up. Look at that lead over Tom, who's now in second place. And third place, two boats trying to make it around that second mark down there. They're having a rough time. And look at Tom. He's got incredible speed right now. He is moving up on Bart very fast. Look at that. He's got some good power. If our cameraman can find Bart, we could see how far behind Tom is, but I'm sure he's gaining because he was moving fast. And you can see Chris and number 24, that's Jack at the back of the fleet. You can tell how far behind they are. They're still a little bit over half of a lap behind. There is a chance they could get past. I doubt it, but they could. As the rest of the fleet looks like they're all stretching out there. See those boats heading downwind. Steve is way outside with another boat. I'm not sure who that is way out there with them, but you can see Mike right there heading towards the mark. And let's see our leaders. There's Bart and there's Tom. Looks like Bart is heading up on starboard tack now. And then he comes back on port. He must be trying to avoid the slower boats, which is a very smart tactic when you have the lead, but it does slow you down and you have to tack more and you could lose the wind, which you can see he's doing a lot of maneuvering. He must be going right down the gauntlet, which the last thing you want is to get tied up with a slower boat. But it does slow you down. As we can see, he's having to tack back and forth, and his jib was just flopping in the wind as he tacked back over. He's having some problems tacking up through all those boats. This is the chance that Tom needs, as Tom can pull in the lead. And as we see, he does right there. See, Tom took a line closer to shore, so he would be completely away from the slower boats. And he had to tack way less.
38.
And Tom wins race 2. Congratulations, Tom. He's a member of the Maryland Model Yacht Club, so congratulations to that team. And there we do see a slower boat just going across the line, as here comes Bart in number 777. Mahi takes second place. So that means that Bart took first in the first race. He took second in the second race. Tom took second in the first race and took first in the second place. So they swapped out positions basically between race 1 and race 2. Now all Maryland Model Yacht Club needs is for Steve to finish third, and that would be a sweep of 1, 2, 3 for both of the first races. And we're looking for third place, and here they come, and wow, look at that. This just actually might happen because Steve is right there. The boat with the black sails appears to be in third place. Could they sweep first through third, 2 races in a row? He's got to watch out for Jack, and he narrowly does. And now he has to go on starboard tack, and is he going to get caught? Number 37 comes up quick. No, Steve takes third place, and Dean takes fourth place for Menhaven Model Yacht Club.
I said that.
Let's see who's going to get the last point, as fifth place is only worth 1 point, but it could be a valuable point in the grand scheme of things. So let's see. And right now we have Mike, number 1 from Menhaven Model Yacht Club. It looks like he's going to come up. Even though he's coming slow, I don't see anybody blasting up to pass him. So it appears he'll take 5th place, which will be worth 1 point. Congratulations, Mike. You're in the points. Now here comes 6th place, but remember, 6th place gets absolutely no points, so it's kind of for pride. And if you look on the scoreboard, they do not even keep who took 6th place. Because remember, this is not an individual event. It's a team event, and that's all that matters. And Susie gets across in 6th place. And Nick takes 7th. And I see there's Mari, number 46. She would be taking Pete probably if she could get across the finish line. But again, none of these boats that finish 6th on get any points. So let's congratulate our top 5 today, Tom, Bart, Steve, and Mike. And look at the overall standings after race 2. As we see, in first place is Maryland Mile Yacht Club with 24 points. And Menahaven has 6 points. And Cumberland Valley has nothing. But everything could change real quickly. And also remember, race number 8, the last race, is worth double points. So, this is Sandy Pond Water saying goodbye. See you at the pond.